Hello YouTubers! I want to tell you about one of my favorite products today. It is the Flowbee! Now what is a Flowbee, some of you may ask? It is a hair cutting system that you attach to your vacuum cleaner. It's really amazing. Now I bought Flowbee when it first came out. Well, I bought mine in 1993. That thing lasted me until I moved here. Right before I moved here, you know, I had to get rid of a lot of things, and I got rid of my Flowbee. It was getting really, really old. The blades were getting very dull, and I dropped it several times. There were some pieces that had broken on it. So I thought, you know what, it's time to get a new Flowbee. So that was what I was looking forward to when I moved here, was getting a new Flowbee, and now I have one, and I am so excited. There's only been 2 Flowbee models since it first came out. The old style, which I had all those years. Now count that up, 1993 to 2011. And then somewhere in there they made a new Flowbee model. And this, I'm really impressed with this. This actually works better than the old style. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it, you know. So what we're going to do is give Jimmy Pop a haircut. I already did mine, you may have noticed in that last video. I trimmed it up a bit. But we're going to do Jimmy Pop today because he was saying, I need a haircut. And, you know, all of you like to see him because he's so cute and adorable. And I just love to embarrass him on YouTube. Now first I'm going to show you exactly what the Flowbee consists of. There's the hair cutting piece here. It's got like clippers in it. And then it's attached to like a vacuum hose. And then you put that into your vacuum. Now you can use any type of vacuum that has a hose attachment as long as it's of a certain wattage, I think 3 to 8 amps. Anyhow, if you don't have one of those vacuums, for a few dollars more you can actually buy a little Flowbee vacuum that's made especially for that. I do have an Oric canister vac that I've always used, but I decided to go ahead and get the Flowbee vac. That way I can just keep it attached at all times, and it actually is a little bit more powerful and works better. Now you need to plug in your vacuum in one outlet, and then you have to plug in the Flowbee piece itself. There's a little adapter right here, and that goes into the wall. There's a piece with like a transformer. And then the next thing you have are spacers that you use to determine how long do you want to cut your hair. You need to cut it off in like 1/4 of an inch increments. Your Flowbee kit also comes with some machine oil. You have to put a couple of drops on your blades every time you use it. And here's an adapter for certain types of vacuums. And here's another adapter if you need that. Now the original Flowbee came in a nice box that I always used to store it in. This just came in a round type cardboard box, but you know what? I don't care. It works so great. I don't care. And now we're going to cut Jimmy Pop's hair. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is comb the hair and make sure all the schnots are out of it. How long do you want it?
Last time.
You know what? That was so long ago I don't remember.
It's really short.
Really, really short. Well. These are the 2 longest spacers. I think well, I'll tell you what, we're going to start off using these, and we'll do shorter on the sides, and then we'll see what we got, and if it's not short enough, we'll just do it again. So you'll want to turn on your vacuum. Well, you want to put your spacers in there first. They just snap right in. And then turn on your vac. Yes, it's a little noisy. Okay, now we're going to want to do something shorter on the sides. So I'm going to take one of these off. Okay, and then finally, if you want, you can taper the sides. They make special angled pieces for that, as you can see. Now the nice thing about these pieces is, once you decide on a length, it's impossible to cut it too short because it butts up against your head and it's just not going to go anywhere else. Now after you're done with your basic haircut, the only thing left to do, if you want, is to take some clippers and trim around the perimeters, like the bangs and over the ears, and any loose hairs around the neck. And there you've got a fine, economical haircut. Even Ed would be proud. Now up until this point, all the hair went inside the vacuum cleaner. None of it got on your victim. And there you go. You have a fine, handsome man that any mother could love.